A very even ball game between these two teams, and it's a critical game for both of them.
It's a huge game for both of them, but I'm liking the response, right? It's a game of runs, and that's exactly what we're seeing. I think Miami's just hit some big shots in key moments. Boston College has been a bit more solid in terms of consistency, but here we are, tie game.
Kelsey Marshall was the only player in the first half to get to double digits for Miami, and she was the main offensive punch for the Miami Hurricanes in our first 20 minutes.
And this was the first quarter, so she set the tone for Miami, being able to get some points on the board, looking nice from long range. But then in the second quarter, she attacked. She got to the rim, so she is really keeping a Boston College defense honest by showing the versatility and where she can score. And this is the type of leadership you need from your upperclassmen late February.
Miami made 3 3-pointers in that first half, and she had 2 of them. For Boston College, they worked on the inside. 16 of their 27 points in the paint for the Eagles in that first half.
They've adjusted. Miami's been pressing them to try to slow them down, and you're seeing Boston College only shooting 28% from the field, but where they are successful is when they're pounding it inside. Their bigs are doing a great job using their bodies to create the lanes.
They were 2 of 29 through 3 quarters of play. Complete different story here thus far.
14 for 28. That's 50%. 42 points have been from long range for the Nets. And you know what? Some of them have just been some really nice shots with pretty decent defense. But I think the 905 have got to lock down and understand you have got to be there on the catch. You've got to work a little bit harder to get out in the gaps and contest the shot when a team's shooting that hot. After the first quarter, Coach Malalela really got into you guys at the bench, said you weren't playing hard enough. Then you finish off with a 27-9 run. In your opinion, how did you guys respond in the second quarter?
Wilson again fading away. Just poetry in motion by A'ja Wilson.
And so many times it's from the mid-post. Again, that's a tough spot for bigs to defend. Their back's not to the basket. They're not all the way out where they're expecting too much help.
And the Raptors are putting a whooping on New York in quarter number 2.
It's championship level. This is why the Toronto Raptors have a ring. Guys are ready, and that's coaching. I think it's confidence.
Well done by the freshman Javon Graves.
And it's the backside rotation. Graves comes in, but you see Carruthers also dropping down. That is what Nate Oates wanted. You front and on lobs, you've got to rotate and drop.
Finds the kid Addison Patterson down low.
That is the best possible start for Team Canada. Getting the big guy involved early, and not only getting him involved, he comes through with an and one to start things off. How about that, Jaden Bediako? When you have so many young men who can consistently execute like that, talk about how much fun it is for you to coach in that style.
Well, I'll be honest with you, there's not much coaching going with these guys.
Thanks, Andy. There really is a playoff vibe in the Meridian Center today. And Coach, your team, you faced adversity, roster changes, injuries. How has your group adapted and got here this weekend? I know you're not done yet, but this team finished dead last year, a finals appearance. Talk about the grit you guys are showing. In the half court, Fraser Valley's doing a heck of a job defending your bigs down low, really flustering some. So what do you tell your bigs in the locker room in the second half?
Go now to Amy and more on JV Mukama.
Yeah, Pete, I don't know too many people that would be really happy and flattered if their boss tells them they've gained weight out of this COVID lockdown. But JV had the biggest smile on his face when I said, Jermaine Anderson, the Honey Badgers GM, was really happy you gained 10 pounds. And he said, I worked so hard. It was all about his diet. He got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make sure he could eat 7 to 8 times throughout the day around his workouts. And of course, a smart man gave credit to his girlfriend Shayla, her mom Tina, and first and foremost his mom Charlotte for their wonderful cooking. Guys, it takes a village. Thank you, ladies. Thanks, Peter. I certainly know someone who is very proud of Travis Daniels right now, and that is his 2-year-old English bulldog, Bo. Unfortunately, Bo is stuck in Greece with a good home and a good family, but because of the hectic COVID traveler and the fact that that breed doesn't travel well, Bo had to stay with an employee of the team that Travis plays for in Greece. He did tell me he's had to leave Bo a couple times being a professional basketball player, and the last time he did not eat for 3 days, but he is letting me know that they do a great job keeping in touch via FaceTime. Guys?
Let's throw it to Amy Audibert and the awarding of the trophy.
Welcome to the CEBL Summer Series post-game championship celebration and trophy presentation. What a wonderful 16 days of basketball celebrating the CEBL and an incredible Canadian basketball community. Coach, when we spoke during training camp, you told me that the basketball gym was your sanctuary.
Yep.
And now that you've had this experience with these men, what can you tell about them with the process to get to the top?
What I love about Luka, okay, sophomore seasons, scoring more than LeBron did, assisting more than Magic did. He's 1 rebound short of Larry Bird at 6'7", 6'8". But what I love about him is his offensive efficiency. He plays above the shoulders. He's so smart in a pick and roll, which is what this league is predicated on.